Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 13 of Dragonoth Dragon Mounts. So, I have got some ideas for today. We are actually whoa. Gonna need that. We're actually going to be straying away from the castle over there, and we're gonna be doing some work back at the good old Viking village. Because I've got some pretty cool ideas about it, but what I really want to work on is the palace. I've got this cool idea for like a dragon home in here too, which would be pretty cool. But I don't have that set in stone yet, so we'll see if that happens today or not. But so I've been working off of this image, and this image from a game. I can't remember the game. And it's not like exact or anything. It's just kind of giving me some inspiration for the idea, because this has like no relevance to that image at all. It's just this and whatnot. So I'm kind of just piecing it together and so forth. But in that, they have these like really cool like stone pillar things that go up and have fires on them. And I was thinking we could do something cool like that. So I just tried to put this in and like see how the general shape of it feels right there. And I think it's okay. It'd go on the other side as well. So I think that's what we're going to do to get things started. But yeah, if you don't remember this well, that is new. I threw that in. And I'm going to put like a roof over it, I think, but actually don't mind how this like open look is, so not totally sure. But yeah, it actually has like a decent look to it now, and I'm pretty excited about it because it's got a lot of potential to be a really cool project. So let's get back down here. And I was also I did this stone up here as a mix of cobblestone and stone brick, but I think what I want to do now is actually like mix in some stone too, because I did that at the other place and it looked so good, so good. But yeah, I just think that looks a little like more natural, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I think it has like more of a texture to it, or maybe like more of a clean look to it, which is kind of what I want to go for a little bit. Yeah, that's much better. So I'm gonna get to work on this stuff, and we'll see about potentially doing some other cool things later. So I'll be back with you. Okay, so I got this bad boy all done, and you're starting to see it now. So it's pretty stone heavy, which is okay. I think it's totally fine, actually. Like, I know it's a little weird, but it doesn't kill me. I don't think it kills me at all. And I think that this wood accents it enough to where it's okay and works with this, especially because there's stone right there and down here and stuff. I think it's gonna be fine. Plus, this makes sense. Like, if it's a wooden based thing, you can't really do a big old fire on it, so that would be an issue. So I think this works, but it's pretty big, and I've been back and forth on whether or not I like that, and I think it's okay, because if you look at it from here, it's okay, and this place is going to be so much taller in the future that I don't think that's going to feel weird to me at all. And I just went and just put some netherrack there, and I know it looks a little strange, but you gotta keep in mind that this is how you're pretty much always gonna see it, you know. It's just with the fire peeking through and whatnot. So I think that this is gonna work out just fine for us, and I think that it looks really cool too, like with the fire going through the windows there and the entrance. So yeah, and this, I'm really starting to get excited for this, because this is going to be a pretty easy interior to do, just because of the shape of it and so forth. So much open space and so much you could potentially do. But this is just going to basically be like a big, great eating hall. You know, like that's all it's really going to be. Because if you Like, if you look up Viking things and whatnot, like, that's kind of how it was. Like, most of the time, it's not like a defensive area or anything like that. It's just, like, a place where people will gather. And I'm not totally even sure if that's where the king sleeps or anything like that. So, I don't know what we're going to do with the upstairs area and so forth, but, or even if there will be one. It could just be like a big, you know, tall ceiling, vaulted ceiling type thing. So, not totally sure, but I really like this. I was kind of worried that just doing straight stairs would be a little weird, but I actually think it works in this particular scenario. Especially with it being kind of a like big eating hall and not really like any sort of defensive area or anything. Like, it's totally normal to just walk up it, real casual and so forth. Why is that missing? So yeah, I think this is going to work out just fine. Next step is to plop this thing right there. So I got to get a second one going, which I'm not looking forward to. This took a long time to make, but it's just also because of the fact that I'm doing like 3 different types of stone. So it kind of takes a while. Usually what I do is I just go through with stone brick, make the whole thing, and then I just kind of go through later with the stone and the cobblestone and mix it in. Try to make it look a little more natural and whatnot, but it's just to give it like the broken down feel, which I think it does very well. And we're gonna have to do the stone. Like, I mean, it's kind of a big commitment to be doing the stone like that, because I have to go through this wall now and add stone to it, or at least I should. I'm not saying I will, but I probably should. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna get to work and put another one of them you know, big old fire sticks outside this place, and I'll be back with you when I've got that done. Alright, we've got it in, and I gotta say, especially with the second one in, it looks pretty cool. Like, it really does look pretty cool. Hold on, let's just like, okay, yeah, I mean, just picture you wandering up, you know. Wandering up through the gates, da da la la do, and boom. Whoa! Right? Like, it looks pretty. Oh, I bet the rain makes it look crazy. Oh, with the fire and whatnot. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, you can't really see it very well now. Listen, I'm not gonna talk too long about this because it's all raining and stuff, but let's talk about it real quick. My plans here are, I want to work on this bad boy right there. Like, I want to work on the actual palace part of it a little bit. So I'm gonna get to work on that, and I'll be back with you when I have a pretty clear picture of what we're gonna be doing. So I've done some work, and when I say I've done some work, I mean I've done a lot of work, and I'm pretty excited about it because it looks super cool. But yeah, you're seeing it now. Oh my gosh, it looks good. Okay, let's get up on the dragon. Oh man, I really like it. Oh gosh, I really like it. I've spent quite a while on this now. I've been building this in a creative world and bouncing back and forth and trying to just replicate stuff. But oh my gosh. I really like the shape of everything. I'm not sure. Okay, so the one thing that's thrown me is that these colors are similar. Like, obviously very similar. It's just kind of blurring together. So I'm not sure. I might try to make this and this a different color. Or a different block, sorry, of some kind. I don't really know what that would be because it seems like spruce is the only one that like makes any kind of sense, but that doesn't really matter because this is kind of all blurring together. So I'm not sure, but the overall shape is, for me, it's absolutely perfect. Like, it's killing it right now. Like, it's super weird with this, like, it's not like authentic, you know, Viking style or anything. This is definitely like a fantasy thing, but this shape right here, like, I absolutely love that. I think it looks really cool. I think it's gonna look twice as cool when it's on the other side too. So I'm a big fan of this right now. I wasn't really sure how much work we were going to get done on this thing, but it looks like we could be, getting close to finishing the outside of it. So, because I'm going to replicate this on the other side, and I don't know if we're going to work on this area up here at all. So we may leave that, but pretty much everything else is going to be done. And we can go over here so you can see the size on this. The upstairs is going to be quite a bit smaller, because when this is done, it's going to be like a 5-block wide thing, I think, which is pretty narrow. But I think that's going to be okay, because I'm not even sure if we're going to have any kind of thing in there. Like, there might be rooms, but there might not be. It could just be one vaulted, humongous ceiling of some kind with a little staircase coming up to here. I'm not really sure. I gotta see what I want to do and work that all out. But as of right now, this is looking pretty baller for me. And let's fly into here. You can see I put in some buttons and like a door shape. This is not final. It might be what we go with, but I'm not totally sure. I think it still looks pretty cool, but it's supposed to represent like an open door, you know? Which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to work making this side the same as this, and probably replicating this on the back side over there too, so that it's actually all finished up. No promises, because I've been at it a while. I've been bouncing back and forth trying to get this thing done for like 2 days now, so just trying to put in some time when I have the time, because I'm pretty indecisive on like how I want to do things, so it takes me a while to figure it out. And I'm kind of a perfectionist, so the littlest things can take like half an hour to figure out, but it's coming together. So I will be back with you when I've got this side replicated on the back and the side over here. So I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, and we have done a lot. This is what she came out looking like, and I wanted to start a little bit farther back because it looks super epic over that wall, and I freaking love it. I really love it. I love this like crazy curve that it has, because it just keeps going and going, and it looks super cool. But we should probably, no, we're gonna walk up first. We will walk up on it so you can see. I just feel like walking up this, it just looks so cool. It looks super grand and epic and humongous. Do we have any baddies up in here? No. Interesting. But yeah, this is what we came up with. I have to stop because I'm pretty much straight up out of... And this is pretty much what I got left. So I have no materials at all. So I didn't totally finish this or anything, but we did get the roof and the walls and so forth. But I'm not sure exactly how this section's gonna play out on this side, so we're just gonna have to wait and see with that one. But as of right now, this is what we've got, and I really love it. I didn't think we were gonna get this much done today, but you know what, the more the better. So I'm pretty thrilled. I wish I could keep going, but I've been going on this video for like 3 days now, trying to get it done. I mean, I have other things in life to do, so it's kind of hard to squeeze in enough time to make this entire thing, record it, and do all that stuff. So it's been a bit of a juggle, but that's okay. And yeah, so we're probably gonna have to call it a little short today, because I've done a ton of stuff, but a little bit shorter of an episode. But that's okay. Let's hop up on the dragon real quick though, so you guys can see it from above. But yeah, we're gonna have to call it a little shorter today, just because I don't have too much to get recorded, but we have done a lot of stuff. We've been playing this game for quite a while now, so got all this done, all this done. So yeah, there's a lot that happened this episode, and this is what it looks like from behind. So it's pretty cool. It's really big. The more I look at it, the more I'm happy with the size. But geez, OP, this thing's huge. It's quite the project. But yeah, that's what she's looking like. This is kind of going to be a weird area right up here, but we will get it worked out. Anyways, guys, I think that is going to do it. So thank you so very much for watching, and I will see all you beautiful, wonderful people in the next episode.